Hello, guys. Hello, it's Mrs.Z. Lesson 20, Grade 5, Mission 5, Lesson 20. Word problem. Nita buys a rug that is 10 and 3/4 feet and by 12 and a half feet. What is the area of a rug? What is the area? Area is length times width. Show your thinking with an area model and multiplication sentence. Okay, so read, draw, and write. Nita by rug. Rug is rectangular shape that is 10 3/4, 12 1/2, and feet. So let's draw that. So about if this is 10 about and let me make it correct. I'm gonna make perpendicular lines, so hold on. Okay, so 12. I'm gonna make 12 like this. And okay. There you go. Okay. So this is a rug. I'm gonna label this one to be 12 feet, and this is a half a feet. Half feet. Okay. And then I'm gonna label this one to be 10 feet. And this part here will be 3/4 feet. Okay. Now, when I have 12 and a half and 10 and a fourth, I'm going to go and create rectangular parts of this rug. Okay, separate 10 whole feet and 3/4 feet. And this. Now, I can find what 10 by 12 is, what area of this part is here. So 10 feet times 12 feet equals 10 times 12 is 120. But feet times feet is square feet. Square feet. So done this one. Next, this is half, and this is 10. So 10 times half is a 10 halves. So I'm looking what this area is for a carpet. So I can say 10 times 1/2, or I can say that is equal to 10 halves. So when you have 10 halves, you have 5 square feet. So this is and this is final for those two. Okay, let's go this one here. This line is 12. So is this one here. Okay. And then this one is 3/4. So I'm looking what area of this rectangle is by 12 times 3/4. So 3/4 of 12. That's another way. If I divide 12 into 4 pieces, that would be 3 each. So, and I only need 3 out of 4 pieces, so that should be equal to 9. Yeah, but if you don't see, you can also see 3 times 12 is 36. And when you divide by 4, that will equal to 9 square feet. So here is the final on that. And then the last but not least is this area of this guy here. So that is 1/2 feet by 3/4 feet. So I need to multiply 3/4 by 1/2. So what is 1/2 of 3/4? 1 times 3 is 3. 4 times 2 is 8. So 3/8 square feet is the 1/2 of 3/4. Now, when I know this, I should add all these together. So what is area of the rug is length times width, correct? Area equals, now I'm going to use the distributive property. So I'm going to say here I did 10 3/4 times the 12 and 1/2. Hold on. Now I'm gonna decompose that into 10 plus 3/4 times 12 plus 1/2. Okay, when I do that, I'm going to use every number from one parenthesis needs to be multiplied with every number in the second parenthesis. So 10 times 12 and 10 times half. Okay, so area equals 10 times 12 plus 10 times half, making the smaller numbers so I can fit all. Then I'm going to do 3/4 by 12 and 3/4 by half. Okay, so 3/4 of 12 and plus 3/4 of 1/2. Okay, so now you're going to see how this all is connected to area model. I think this will enough. So area equals, now 10 times 12, here, 10 times 12 is 120. There you go. Plus 10 times half is, what is a half of 10? It is 5. 3/4 times 12 here, 3/4 times 12, or what is a 3/4 of 12? 3/4 of 12 is 9. And the last 3/4 times half, or what is a half of 3/4, is 3/8. And all that is square feet. So now area equals, we add 120 plus 5 plus 9. So that would be 125 and 134. 134 and then 3/8 square feet. Square feet. If we're going to use square feet, we can say also on the little exponent of 2 and ft. This is the same thing, square foot. I need to put 2 on a little bit higher. Square feet. All right. So now we can write, or we did read, we draw, and then we write a sentence. So what is the area of the rug? Here you go. The area of the rug is we can say about, because if we say 134 and 3/8 of a feet, we can round to the nearest half of square, because 4/8 is a half of square foot. So we can say 134 and a half square feet. That could be a rounding, or we can just put the correct exact amount. But if I round to the nearest half square feet, I could say the area of the rug is 134 and a half square feet. If I round to that half a square foot. This was lesson 20, word problem, and it was Mrs. Z. Thank you for listening, guys. Appreciate you. Okay. Ciao.